Thank you Nacon and Dead Good Media for providing me with a free Xbox Series X version of Gangs of Sherwood for review. Leave a like and subscribe if you find this review helpful. Now in this review, I'm covering the co-op experience of Gangs of Sherwood. When playing Gangs of Sherwood, you will have one game mode, and that is the mission-based story mode, which supports up to 4 players online with no crossplay support or voice chat. Story-wise, it's a fun take on the story of Robin Hood. A sheriff rules over the people of Nottingham, forcing unfair taxes and abusing its people. You fight against the sheriff, defeating anyone who stands in your way and providing money to the poor. Starting out, you will choose from any of the 4 characters that each offer their own playstyle. You have an archer, a sword/whip user, a hammer and shield tank, and a brawler. If in co-op, you cannot play as the same character. After completing a 15-minute tutorial, you will unlock the ability to play co-op when choosing from any of the missions available. For co-op, you have the option to join random players from a server browser or the option to host your own server, either public or private. Any progress made while in co-op will save for all players. Once in a mission, you will navigate a linear path up until you complete the mission. While working your way through the path, you will often walk into enemy ambushes where you have to defeat every enemy to advance, have to survive a certain amount of time, escort objectives, or destroy objectives. Bosses will be pretty common and offer their own unique fighting style. Certain parts of the mission are structured for certain characters, such as dropped boxes shot by an archer, small paths only accessible by thinner characters, and large obstacles only movable by bigger characters. Gold, along with a few other collectibles, will be scattered around during the mission to encourage exploration. Once a mission is completed, all players will earn XP and take all gold collected with them. Gold is per person and very important. This resource is used to purchase new attacks and combos. And that's all that this game has to offer. Now from my experience, I'd have to say the co-op was good, but the game itself was lacking. You can easily tell that they wanted this to be a co-op focused game with class specific obstacles, complementary movesets, and no downside to playing co-op, but unfortunately, the gameplay felt very repetitive. Most missions were just numerous sectioned off areas where you fight off very similar enemy types until you reach the end. Some objectives do get added into the mix, but they were often reliant on you defeating enemies in a sectioned off area to advance. Boss fights were really fun and provided a decent challenge with interesting movesets. Character progression by unlocking new combos felt rewarding, but they were very similar for each character. The whole game really felt like an old school PlayStation 2 game with co-op, so if that's something you like, you might enjoy this, but for me, it just wasn't enjoyable. So with all that being said, I'd have to give Gangs of Sherwood 6 PepperHomies out of 10. Gangs of Sherwood offers excellent co-op features, but is currently held back by its repetitive gameplay loop. And that'll do it for this review. Comment below if you have any questions, and I will try to help.